Hi guys, hey, this is Steven, and I'm doing a special YouTube video for all of us here in the Peak Potential family, which means you guys, okay? First thing first, I want to remind you guys about our Peak Potential program, about our Quantum Leap program that we've been taking, and it's a wonderful journey, so I want to remind all of us about our journey here. And of course, we start out with MMI. Okay, you guys in there. Actually, I introduced most of you guys to the MMI program, and of course, I have these arrows. We break at the MMI seminars, right? You guys remember that? And one of my arrows here says, I have fears the lack of money. Okay, so whatever you guys have, remind yourself about these arrows, right? That's the MMI, and of course I have train the trainers. Okay, this is Rocky Balboa in action at the MMI October 2000. Actually, this is the Train the Trainer October 2009. Hopefully, you guys have a memorable moment. You know, it's amazing stuff that I did at the Train the Trainer. Actually fell off the stage going to, you know, against Rocky Balboa on stage. Okay, so that's Train the Trainer, and let's see what else I have. Okay, I want to remind you guys about FFA. Okay, the jars, right? The money jars. How many of you guys are doing this? I bet you not too many, right? So that's one thing, and then 90-day wealth conditioning program. I hope you guys still remember this program. And basically, we do this just to remind ourselves and to condition ourselves to get our blueprint, right? So this is a program, a success journal to remind ourselves. Now, how many of you guys are doing this? Ta-da! I got you right there again, okay? Now, of course, we take a lot of notes, okay? And there's a lot of things that we learn from Peak Potential and all this wonderful thing. And of course, I have, okay, let's see what else. Oh, okay, the candle from Train the Trainer, right? We pass on the message to the next person, and to empower others and to lead others to see the light, right? Let there be light. Now, also, I want to share with you guys and remind you guys, okay, not only we break the arrow, we break steel, okay, we bet steel. And I'm pretty sure Mark and I went through this, and Sam, all you guys who've been to the wizard camp, you guys know this, right? So this is the steel, just to remind you guys. Now, I feel like when I'm in Peak Potential, I'm like an up and down kind of motion, and the fact that it's almost like one step forward and two steps backward. How many of you guys can relate to that? Of course. Now, I know you guys are struggling. I know Sam is struggling with, you know, the project. Chris is struggling with his other project. Thomas also struggling, and then of course Mark, you know, the most ambitious of all of us here, is also struggling and fighting with, you know, family problem or whatever issue that we have. Now, I want to remind all of us here that there are certain things that we have to work on. Number one, which is time management. Mark, did you get your planners? Okay, just to remind you, to kick your butt, that you need to have a planner, you need to have a schedule to keep you guys running, or keep you running. The best thing about time management is Getting Things Done by David Allen and Stephen Covey. First thing first, I'm starting to learn more and more about it and start practicing more about it. I'm actually using his system to manage my time. And of course, money management. okay, which is a jar, or in another way, maybe not the jar, but maybe your credit card, maybe your bank account, maybe your investment account. You gotta have ways to handle your money, right? Especially when you're building a business, how much money you're investing, how much risk. So money management. And then of course emotional management. I went through a roller coaster, sometimes high, sometimes low, and I gotta keep it consistent. And I have a way to manage that now. I have a very, very good way, and I can share with you that on the emotional part. And I don't want you guys to get stuck there. And then of course health. This is one of the most challenging areas for me. I have lower back problem. I have gout. I have eye vision problem. I have heart condition. You name it. I have even like emotional fatigue or mentally fatigued. Health is one of the, besides money, health is one of the biggest challenge for me. And I'm little by little managing it better and better. Okay, so that's one area. And then of course we cannot do all this without relationship, right? You got to have your family when you're doing your business or your whatever entrepreneurship you do. You go back home and you face your family, you face your wife, you face your kid, and relationship is extremely, extremely important. Whether they're supporting you or pulling you back or against you, that is in the relationship. And most important about relationship is not how you deal with the other person, it's how you deal with yourself. That is the key in relationship. And hopefully you guys all know that, or you guys having a great relationship with yourself. So these areas. But my objective is not to talk about these areas. My objective is to let you guys aware that these are areas that we can work on, and as in a support group, hopefully we can iron out all these issues with ourselves, with all the group members, and hopefully we can help each other in learning as far as being very, very successful. Okay, so that's the problem. Now I want to come up with a solution. Now many of us, when we encounter problems, there's 4 categories we can deal with a problem. The very first one is we complain. Okay, it's not my fault, it's your fault, right? So many times we fall in this victimized mentality category. Okay, it is not my problem, it's your problem, it's your wrong. Okay, you didn't do it, so that's why it failed, right? So we go into the blaming mentality, because the complaining, you blame your partner, you blame your spouse for not supporting you blame the system for not working, but in reality, it's you, not the complaint, right? So that's the first thing that we always come up with, is the other person's fault. The second category, if you don't blame others, you tend to blame yourself. Hey, I'm not good enough, I don't have the skill, I'm not smart enough, I don't have the money. You start blaming yourself. Maybe, hey, maybe the training program is not for me. Maybe, this business is not for me. Maybe I don't deserve to be rich. Right? So you start blaming yourself. You have lower self-esteem. And I actually went through that roller coaster. And at a certain time, I felt very, very depressed. Felt so, low in energy, and I blame everything on myself, right? So I know you guys been through that too as well. So you guys do these 2, and then of course the third thing is what I call distraction. Now you don't blame others, you don't blame yourself, but you distract yourself, meaning that you justify. Okay, it's not that bad, I'll run away for a while, and you tend to avoid the problem. The problem is there, you're just not dealing with the problem, you just run away, and this is what I call distraction. And I'm pretty sure you guys have done this before. Maybe you don't answer phone call, you don't answer email, you don't go to the meeting, you avoid people, and you hide yourself, and maybe you're in pain, you take some drugs, you distract yourself from the actual problem. Okay, so these are the things that I actually, take responsibility of doing these as well. But the last thing is the warrior mentality. Now, I want to focus on our objective in our warrior, in our training. It's all about the warrior's mindset and the wizard mindset. And the warrior's mindset is you take full responsibility and you act in spite of fear. And in wizard is going with the flow. Right? So this is a reminder for me as well for you guys that we choose category 4. We choose to take action with this kind of mindset instead of these other mindsets. So with all that said, I'm going to keep us short, and I want you guys, want all of us here to discuss what we need to become more bonded as a family. All of us need support, and hopefully I can get together with all of you guys next time. So give me some comment if you will, and also let me know how I can do this better and to help you guys support all of us here. Okay? See you guys next time. Thank you.